Hey guys, so this is gonna be kind of a weird put together video, I have a feeling. So about 2 months ago, not quite 3 months ago, Rachel left. She got transferred. She's in the Navy, and I was going to do a farewell video and show our last video where we was doing, we was going to do our last fishing trip. And most of that footage got destroyed by GoPro. So before Rachel leaves, guys show her how to do a cast net, so we've been practicing a little bit today. Now how it is, teach a man to fish, or feed a man to fish, feed him for a day, teach him how to fish. They're going to be endlessly in debt. Best throw yet. See?
Don't record that.
Too late. Alright, something's got my bait, so we're going to see what we got. See what we got here. Small, whatever it is.
What is it? You gotta move it. No, you got a redfish.
Yep.
You got a redfish.
Yeah, I got a redfish.
A legal redfish.
Yeah, so that right there is not a keeper by Florida law. Why don't we break out a measuring board and show the people?
Okay.
Alright. So put them right here. And that comes out to be
13 inches.
No, it'll be 14. No, 13 inches, more or less. Put the head right there at the bump board. So that right there is 13.5 inches, what they call a rat red. Alright, so what we're going to do is take this off, put him back into the water, because it is illegal to keep them at this size.
If I put my hand in his mouth, would it hurt?
Oh, they got little teeth right there. You can feel that. But that's it.
Too small, huh?
Yeah. Oh, careful, careful.
Oh, he's in the water.
He's in the water and you're safe. That's all that matters.
Hey, that one's there.
The camera was overheating. Intro got lost. A bunch of stuff got lost. But I did show, or I did capture Rachel catching something very unique. So I'm going to put that in right here. Rachel thinks she has something on. Yep, she does. Rachel, take your hand and put it on its head right there. Put your hand, no, lay your hand flat and put it on the head.
Right there?
Yeah, put your hand on it, your palm.
Why? Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, what happens is these fish, this is remora, these are suckers. And so they'll attach. That's the reason why it's bottom head looks like it's upside down, because it hangs upside down off of sharks and stuff.
Oh.
And see how it's trying to attach?
See.
So if you put it on there, it goes like that. See? Alright, so
30 inches?
he's 15 inches more or less.
Yep.
And now what? Release it?
Yeah.
Are you struggling to take it off?
Like that. You gonna put him on your hand? Try it.
No.
Hey, try it. There he is.
Record it.
I got it recording.
Oh.
And I'm gonna take him off while you're doing that. That's perfect.
It's not going to sting me or anything?
Their venom is mildly toxic.
What? Does it going to hurt?
No, you'll just notice that your tongue goes numb, and then
Are you lying?
of course I'm lying. I wouldn't be doing that to you. There you go, he's not off, but
Where's my car?
here, let's take it off.
And I'm guessing we're leaving?
Yeah, we need to leave because it's lightning.
Okay.
He's like, that hurts, that hurts. Grab him. There you go. There you go. Good release.
Yeah, finally.
All right. Yay. All right. It's looking bad, so we're going to head on out. We're going to call this good. So, anyway, fast forward, this is now October. She left out around August, something like that. And guess what? We got Rachel back. So, we was going to go out. Rachel's only got a few days that she's going to be here. And of course, the boat motor ain't working. I wasn't prepared at all, so it's like almost 1 o'clock. We're trying to see if the motor will not be flooded. So we're waiting on that. Decided we're going to rig up, try to catch some bait, and hopefully the boat motor will start working, and we can then go and fish for some mullet. We got cast nets. I got a brand new 11-foot cast net I want to try out. Rachel, she caught a cast net. She's actually catching a cast net. So Rachel's getting rigged up now, and we'll get set up in a minute, and we'll see if we can't catch some brim or something like that. So we'll see when we get out on the water actually catching something. All right, we got some bait at least. Yay. I just lost a pretty big fish. I lost a good sized shell cracker. So let's get him off and we'll go from there. Yeah, put him in the water.
I'm gonna throw it on the other side. He doesn't scare.
What, you threw him away?
I thought.
No, I mean in the bait bucket. We're trying to catch bait. Alright, got a little brim. A little bluegill. That one right there is not big enough to use for bait and not big enough to eat. So I'll release him.
Why not? You can cut him off.
Alright, Rachel wants me to keep him, so we'll use him up for bait.
Pretty big.
Yay! Go Rachel!
Go over.
Okay, so that's a pretty good shell cracker. It's a female shell cracker at that, so very cool. Rachel caught a nice little bluegill right there. Just had a nice shell cracker. Rachel just got a nice shell cracker. Very nice shell cracker. That's eating size. Alright, we finally got the boat motor working. We're going to head out throw a cast net if we can in this crazy wind. I have lost probably about 4 or 5 big brim. Rachel's been catching most of the brim, yes. And the big ones. So we're going to see if we can't cast net some mullet and go from there. Rachel's casting a cast net and caught a little croaker, little spot croaker. Very cool. Rachel caught a bass. Oh, grab him by the head.
Did they come out?
Yeah, you can do lip. There we are. Nice little largie. Alright.
I'm Richie.
Sure.
Release him because it's illegal to keep them in Florida with a cast net.
Yep.
PB.
BB.
Actually, what is the... 27 inches. No?
No, that is not 27 inches.
27 centimeters.
Which is what in inches? 27 centimeters. Oh goodness, folks. Alright, we're headed back, so not bad. Not the best in the world, but not bad. Alright guys, it's day 2. So day 1 was rough. I mean, we caught a few brim and things of that nature, but the wind from all the hurricanes and everything, it was howling. And then as I was coming in, I didn't show it, but I couldn't hardly see and almost got in a collision with a boat. I just couldn't see him. Luckily, we was both going at low speeds. We didn't hit, but yeah, that could have been dangerous. So we're going to go to a different lake system, or not lake system, different river system, and see what happens. Hey, got a little brim on. Nothing big. First one of the day.
You should tell them what happened.
Yeah, so yesterday I think I only brought 2 into the boat, and then I lost like 4 big ones, so hopefully we're not having a repeat of that again. Rachel's got a croaker. Nice little croaker too.
PB.
Rachel's got a little brim, little bluegill. Got a bluegill. There we go. Pretty bluegill. Female. Alright guys, I got another bluegill on. He scarfed that one.
He's not going to drop it in the water this time, right, Tim?
Oh, shut up. Rachel's got another one. Got another one there. Getting some bait going. Got another one going on.
See?
We'll have plenty of bait. There's a shell cracker, also called a red ear sunfish. So Rachel, show them the red ear on there. See? There's that red ear on that shell cracker.
Ah, hijo de la chingada.
There we go. You can see that red on that ear. Alright, got a nice little shell cracker here. You can see that red ear on that flap. Reason why they call it a red ear sunfish. Reason why they call it a shell cracker is down in their throat they have some little cracker things where they eat mollusks and things. So if you ever want to catch these, you fish on the bottom. Bluegill bass, you fish from the top and they feed up, kind of like a crappie. these fish on the bottom. Right, oh crap. Well, I had a good one. There we are, got another one.
Why is it red, Ken?
Why is it red? Let me look at that bad boy. That right there is a stump knocker. That's the reason for the belly. It's almost purplish. Alright, caught a fairly decent bluegill. I mean, it's been a struggle, I won't lie. I've wanted to leave this place for a while, but you know, we'll get on.
Well, it's struggle for him. Look at the bucket.
Yeah, Rachel caught a bunch of bait. Hey Rachel, will you do me a favor and open up the lid? No, that lid. Well, like I said, it just... Guys, this is not my day. Yesterday wasn't either. But this isn't my fishing trip. This is Rachel, so... here we are. I just lost a needlefish. Probably shell cracker, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, shell daddy, right there. Biggest one of the day. All right.
You want to see how big it is with the yellow thing?
Yeah, we can do that. Now,
Here.
see those little double lines?
Are those inches?
Yes. So right now that is an 8-inch one.
Why didn't you mouth it?
Lip it
Lip it.
like that because that happens. Oh, here. Put that in the ice chest, please. Well, we have a slight problem. Rachel's $7 Shakespeare rod that she loves so much, it broke. It had a huge thing that just snapped it in half. Oh well.
Yeah. Big fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some would say a tree pounder. So there is a convoy of freaking jet skiers making it near impossible to fish. They have come by this third time already. I love them to death.
I'm gonna strangle you half to death!
Yeah. This is why people from Florida hate transplants. And people on jet skis. Oh well. Alright, so we think Rachel might have something on her rod, so she's gonna go ahead and probably set the hook on it pretty soon. Or not really set the hook because it's a circle hook, but just reel in. She's been giving it a lot of line. I think probably right about now it's time to close the bail and we'll...
I'm scared. If it's another log, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah, we did have an issue. There's been a lot of debris floating down, and just reel.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just keep reeling. But there's a stick wrapped up from the debris, so it could be that. No stick?
Nope.
Nope.
I felt it moving.
Felt it moving. Alright. Get the net.
Did it come off?
Yep. Let's look at the fish. Let's see what we got here.
I let it eat for too long.
Not too long, too little.
Should I let it eat more?
Yeah. Alright, so we're going, I think I know what this was. We're going set back out. So we had a lizard hop into the boat and got one of our crickets.
And do we still have more live fish?
Rachel's rod got picked up, got something that was pulling line. Gonna see if it's still picking up line or not. Not, then we'll reel it in, see what happened. And here comes the freaking jet skiers again. My God, I wish they had about 20 more of them. They're not annoying enough yet. Okay, so Rachel wanted me to cook some of the brown, so I'll show you basically what we did. I'm not going to actually show you step-by-step instructions because this is not my cooking channel. There's Rachel. But if you want to see me do that on my cooking channel, just drop a link or drop a comment down below and I'll definitely do that. And when I do a recipe showing how to grill like this, I'll drop a link in the comment section or something like that.
This is what not to do. If you scale them, do not put them directly on the grill. That's why you gotta put it on the fish.
Fish rack here is what I got for this. Just makes it a little easier to flip them around.
Doesn't stick.
Doesn't stick as bad, no. So what I did is we scored them. Rachel cleaned the fish, she scored them. Reason why you do that, so these little pieces will fall off and you have little nuggets to eat on.
And the seasoning gets on the...
Yeah, seasoning gets into them better. And then this is nothing more than some butter and olive oil and a little bit of garlic, some paprika.
I love garlic, so we went with a more garlicky / oniony flavor. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
But it has a really good flavor. I did soak these a little bit with some some vinegar in water and salt, and that's just in case there was any off flavors, whatever, it gets rid of that, although brown really don't have much off flavors. And then close this up, place this over like that, and we'll close that up, close the top, close that top, and it's on oak wood. I find that oak wood, it actually gives it more like a lemony flavor. It's very acidic, so I like cooking with oak wood, and it's going to get up to about 250 degrees, 300 degrees. It should climb up pretty soon, and we'll go from there. So see you in a bit. Alright, it's been, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to give this a nice little flip. See, like that. Alright, so Rachel's going to be cutting the lime in half. This is just a little trick that you can do. Gives a little extra flavor and also makes the lime a little bit more juicy. So if you want to put it on the grill, you just put it on here. Put it face down, and then it just kind of heats it up. When you get ready to actually use it, it'll be kind of brown. Maillard reaction will take place, and it'll also be nice and warm through. A little trick that you can do if you don't want to do that, but you got a lime that don't want to get any type of juice out, put it in the microwave for a few seconds and it will cause the lime to be juicier. So nice little trick. Flipping these over, see how they look. Meat's all trying to pull away, getting all that good reaction. Look at the browning on the limes, they're getting good. Letting this build up heat a little bit. Okay. Put your hand over, go 1, 2, 3, 4. When you go like 5, put it back down, you're hot enough. And then cover your holes.
Always make sure you cover your holes.
These have a little hole in there for smoke to come out. And that temperature's now climbing.
Want to show them what we're going a little Mexican today?
Oh yeah, we definitely can do that. So we're definitely going Mexican today with some limes, and then we got some yellow corn tortillas, and we'll take the corn tortillas, put them on the grill for a little bit to warm them up. The grilled lime is a gringo thing, it's not Mexican, but I think that you'll like that. Holy smokes. I think that's done. You don't want to overcook. Fish doesn't take very long to cook. So I'm going to take this and put off to the side. Do you have a second plate or not?
I don't.
Alright, I'm going to take this and put it inside real quick.
Or you can put it in here.
Okay.
And then the tortillas aren't done yet.
Alright. To the side.
So I just wanted to say these are Walmart tortillas.
Okay.
Not real tortillas.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, they have a Mexican sounding name. Oh, let's close that real good. Get that. We don't want a flame. Let's see. It's got up way too high.
Oh wow.
That's way too high.
How much do you think that is?
About 20 degrees warmer than where Joe Biden's going when he dies. Or Kamala Harris. I'm never going to say anything about the Clintons. I like living. I don't want to die.
What if you open it? Wouldn't that let heat out?
No, that actually lets oxygen in, and that creates a problem. So we're smothering out the fire. Kind of like it's making it where it wants to die, being smothered. It's like a Joe Rogan podcast. After a while, you're just like, let me die. Take these limes off. When you see them brown like that, they're done. I mean, even though they don't have the grill Maillard reaction stuff on there, you could do that and do that. Back to me. But they're pretty much done. Once you got that olive green color, and you're gonna throw on some tortillas, get them nice and going. This side. Go. Cover that up. Smother it out a little bit. We just flip these over. You just kind of want to get them puff up. they get a little char on them, that's good. If not, that's fine. These limes are perfect. I'm gonna take these off now.
Supposed to do it with your hands. Hope y'all know that. You're supposed to do it with your hands. If you use, what are those called?
Tongs.
Tongs or whatever. You failed. I see. So, in a grill or a pan, but if you have a comal, use that. He's gonna show a picture right here. But when you're flipping them, you don't want them to get too burned because they don't taste as good. You just want a little of smoke in it. And then you can flip them so they don't become stale or hard like tostadas, because we want them still be soft enough for tacos. And then on the top you can tell it's cooking more. You can hear it. So these are about done, honestly.
Okay. Get you a plate. We'll get some more on. Let the fire die down. We'll be right back. Training.
So you guys saw that the fire got too much, and it's funny because I was telling Ken about my firefighting and I didn't think about it, but the fire triangle is oxygen, heat, and fuel. So I was like, Ken, why did it get like that? So he was like, oh, you were going to firefighting school for the Navy. I was like, yeah, what did I tell you about it? So I told him the triangle. He was telling me that, well, it was closed off. We took the oxygen off. It didn't have the heat, it didn't have the fuel, but we took the oxygen. So when we opened it up, we gave it oxygen, which is why the fire took off like that again.
This one's taken off, so we need to close this right now and just let it snuff it out. Does help that my father was a firefighter. So
fun fact, every other military, I think, you might want to search this up before you put it on the video, but every person in the Army and Marines and all of those, everybody's an EMT, but every Navy sailor is a firefighter.
So you're saying that the other branches, they train you to be an EMT?
Because out in the field, somebody gets hurt, you gotta help them. I believe there's something that they are, but I believe it's an EMT.
Basically an EMT for a civilian. And then with the Navy, the big thing on a ship or submarine or anything else is a fire.
So every sailor is a firefighter.
Okay.
We are taught that in boot camp. We have drills on the ship almost every week. And because right now I'm going to a special school for the type of ship that I'm going, LCS, it's a very small crew, max 150 people. So it is very important that we know how to firefighting, which is why I have multiple classes dedicated just to firefighting before I can go on the ship.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, every sailor is a firefighter.
Makes sense.
Should we put them back in to warm them up?
No, they're good.
But they're cold.
Okay, they're cold. We'll warm them back up.
It took too long with the tortillas, so now we're gonna warm it up.
Do like this.
Would you say this is a gringo Mexican fusion?
Yeah, I would say that's a gringo Mexican fusion. The only thing that would make it more gringo is if we had some shredded cheese.
Oh hell. Some pico de gallo?
Yeah, some of that pico de gallo.
Oh hell no.
needed a flour tortilla.
Oh, hell no. Cool. So now we're gonna plate them because we're cool like that. You can see your spatula. Here you go, Ken.
Thank you. Gracias.
De nada. So I'm gonna do a little taste test. You wanna grab it? Oh, forgot. Make sure you don't eat in the spines. Correct. You put a little lime. Ken, light.
Sorry.
Jeez. And then you just eat it. I rated 9.9 out of 10. The 0.1 is because it could definitely have some onions. Fresh onions and cilantro. Kind of like a taco, fish taco.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do mine gringo style. You notice that Rachel, she used the tortilla as a eating instrument. That's traditional. That is not my tradition.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So I make a taco because this is gringo style. Because we don't understand that tortilla can be used as a
Fork.
fork or anything of that nature. It does have some bones, get that. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this lime.
Oh, it's so juicy.
That's right. Plus it'll be smoky too.
He left the spine.
I think the tortilla for me takes away from it. It's really not adding anything. Corn can kind of sedate flavors,
Okay.
and that's the reason why you use lime. But there's a bitterness that I'm getting from the lime, so it's not playing well this way.
I see.
For me, I like the flavor of the fish too much to, like, if I take fish,
That's all you need.
my God, I might put a little lime over that. I'm tickled. If anything, I might take the tortilla, break it up, and eat it, kind of cleanse my palate so I get a freshness, like I'm resetting my mouth a little bit. But eating it like this, wouldn't recommend it. I'd actually eat it just like I would bread or something other, just kind of take some flavors off the tongue, reset the palate, and go back in. So I would say if I was eating this, 3 out of 10.
But without the tortilla be better.
Without the tortilla, I would say probably about a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
With the lime on it. Lime does make it.
Okay. Let me make a comment on that. So for me, I guess it's more tradition than anything. It's very weird for me to eat certain foods without tortilla because that's just what I'm used to. But I do see where he's coming from, especially because these tortillas are store-bought and those tend to be a lot sweeter than homemade or from a Mexican spot. So I can definitely see where he goes with that. It takes flavor out. It's just I'm used to that extra flavor being there, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Here, I'll hold that for you.
So I guess it's a lot of preference. This is just what I'm used to. This is what I like. Yesterday we also ate some fish. We ate it without it. It's just, to me, it needed it. To him, it's just too much.
See, you're still using it with tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't use it with tortilla.
Okay.
And then use the grilled lime.
I'm doing gringo style. Okay.
You can taste the fish more, right?
I can taste the bitterness you were talking about. Why don't you try with the
regular lime?
The regular lime. I've never had grilled lime before, so I didn't know what it's gonna taste like that.
Yeah. The grilling, there was more of a bitterness. I've done it with lemons. I hadn't done it with lime. I've done it with lemons. You don't get the bitterness. But the lime, yeah, the grilled lime did definitely give it more bitterness.
I've never heard about that, so I didn't know how the grilled lime was gonna turn out. I didn't know lemons were grilled too. So now try it with the tortilla and the regular lime. Because to me, the bitterness took over completely.
Yeah, that's what I was having a problem with. I just did not like. I'm keen on bitter flavors. I don't like bitter flavors. I pick up on them real quick. Reason why I don't like artificial sweeteners. And so I'm gonna take some of this. It tastes better. I give it about a 5 out of 10.
Okay. But still no tortilla. Like I said, I do see where he's coming from. I'm too used to the tortilla flavor, so I don't really notice it as much. It's more of an add-on than flavor to me.
Yeah, it's like people put mayonnaise on everything. I like to normally eat like sandwiches dry, things of that nature. I use mayonnaise, but I use it as a seasoning. Whereas if you use mayonnaise on everything, or like when I was a child, ketchup, people put ketchup on everything. If you're used to a certain flavor profile, it kind of sits in the background and you don't notice it, and you're kind of just wanting it out of habit. And it takes 10 years of doing something consistently to make a habit. And so getting used to tortillas, coffee, whatever, if you do it for a while and you get used to it, then after a while you're craving that flavor. For you're probably going, eating it naked would be, without the tortilla.
I need it. That was the first thing that I told him yesterday. This would be good with some lime and tortillas in it, which is why we're eating it this way today.
Well, guys, all good things must come to an end, and so Rachel has got to go back to her duty station, so Jacksonville, Florida, and so this will be our last meal and our last fishing trip for a while, but we'll be back. So alright guys, so just want to say thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hype this video, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.